Now, I am recording this very late at night because I was alerted by a gang of people I know in regards to Keke Palmer and her recent filing for a restraining order against Darius Jackson and also filing for sole custody. Now, I have to be very careful about what I post in regards to the images that I did see online. I'll probably leave a link down in the description so you can check it out. But she is alleging that there were multiple situations where he has placed his hands upon her over the course of their relationship. Now, I have seen some images where it has been shown to where it looks like he is grabbing her over a couch, either pushing her onto it, yanking her over it, and it looks like he is posing to do something to her, and then she's back over the couch. Now, one was dated back to 2022, and some of the images show that this was more than one occasion. Now, I've seen the comments. I've made videos about Keke Palmer in regards to what she was wearing. Now, I've seen comments where they're like, I knew back then when he said you're a mother and what you're wearing that he was a, I gotta watch the words because you always gotta bleep them out, but he was a person that placed hands upon her. Now, I have known many of women that have had hands placed upon them, and they do not move in that direction. If they know that if they do something that will require them to have hands placed on them, they do move differently. They're very more timid, scary, and it's just all of the behaviors that you think that go down to someone who has been beaten to submission, right? So the sad thing is when it comes to situations where women are involved in these moments, they're very quiet about the information. They do not reveal it until later. And there's usually a reason why they don't, i.e., monetary reasons, not saying that she's making money off of it, but they're not able to leave because they don't have the financial aspect to dip out because they are under said individual. Now, with her, it's a little interesting because she does have the wealth. That's what women were bragging about during his rant. You're broke, shut up. So if he's broke, why did she not have the means to expose this sooner? And this is not victim blaming or anything like that, but I believe if men are putting hands on women, they need to be exposed. They need to be dealt with accordingly. You can't allow this type of ideology to continue or this type of behavior to exist without something being done in regards to it. And anything that I'm talking about right now is not condoning it. I do not like these type of men. You know what I mean? And it just sucks because now it's being revealed years later. And I mean, she even made a video with Usher taking jabs, and it's hard for people to look at it from the perspective of what it needs to be, is that if he was really doing this, why are you antagonizing him? But if this was the moment that she thought she had freedom and she could actually move and be like, I can finally break free from these moments, it's like, why didn't you report it sooner? We live in a day and age in 2023 where there's a lot of false allegations, so you need to provide the information quickly. From the first moment that I saw the allegations, now you're seeing the pictures. Shout out to her from the moment it got revealed, pictures and screenshots of said videos were released. Shout outs to her for doing that because there's no speculation to be left. Now, I mean, what else do you do with that? Unless we can, I don't even want to see the video, honestly. I'd rather have some other YouTubers look at the video, reveal the video, whatever, because I'm not a fan of watching that type of stuff, being honest. But, there has to become a moment where when the first time it happens is when it is dealt with properly. No waiting, no making children with these individuals when they do these things to you. It is dead it immediately. This is a PSA to you women. If a man puts his hands on you, do not entertain it. Now, I'm going to show you a video from what his mother said in regards to his brother, and then I will read the response from his brother after the video was released.
Been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.
Now, as you see, this was actually yesterday now at 5:44 p.m. the most disgusting, vile, A-word, manipulative person I've ever encountered in my entire life. A is almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow. So sad. Now, if you look over here, this is him responding to the video. Quote me. I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been the A-word to any other women I have ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with this circus, but Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon, and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad. Now, the only issue that I have is, quote unquote, with the mother, talking about the brother. She spoke with the brother over a year ago. Instead of speaking to the brother, speak to the authorities. Yes, you want to involve the family. Yes, you want to be like, let's get this in control if the said female wants to be continuing this on. But this woman, Keke Palmer, has a mother and a father. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know about the father if he's passed away. I didn't look into her backstory, so please do not judge me for that. But this is just what I'm going based on what I'm looking at. There's no reason to talk to this man. Unless you're telling his brother so he can correct him and beat him into correction. But that's regardless of, or that's irrelevant at this point. Because the moment that he jumps on a woman, yeah, you can beat him up. But what is that going to do? I've seen abusers. Oh, I said the word. Please, you two, don't get me. But I have seen plenty of people who have put their hands on women that do not correct the issue at all. They actually amplify. Even if they get knocked out by said family members or anything, if she goes back to the man, she and he will continue the same problem. It's just a sad situation. Now, it's obviously going to be handled in court. She'll more than likely win because it needs to happen. Young men and that young man need to grow up, stop getting emotional to where you want to put your hands on a woman. I can understand where you may want to. If it's not out of self-defense, don't waste your time. But it's just a sad thing because not married. Now she's already, she done broke up with him. She's a single mother, but she chose a quote unquote Pookie Ray Ray to make a child without understanding that the first time he did it, he should have never got the opportunity to create a legacy with you. And this is what people need to understand, is that when you involve yourself with people that are willing to beat you up, that is something and a behavior and a mindset that you do not want your children to carry on. The only time violence should be utilized is when it's either to protect or defend. Them the only two reasons. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.